huge, and I mean huge changes are coming to the homestead, and we are so excited to share it with you. Welcome back to Brelsford Family Homestead. I'm Darcy. Let's check it out. It is an exciting morning in this project. Can you hear that? Our friend showed up, not with a tractor, but with a skid steer. I'm excited to see what he's already doing back there. Let's go. Unfortunately, we've had some rain, so it's making things a little bit more difficult. He got stuck here. We are going to be putting gravel here and putting another shelter, but he's just clearing some of this area out of some of the debris. Previous fencing job just dumped this whole load of junk here that was not supposed to be left. But anyway, he's making quick work of it. Pretty cool. The goats are locked in their shelter for right now. They're probably not appreciating it. I've got some things to do over here. This was supposed to be my greenhouse. Now it's not, or at least not for right now. So we're gonna move this out of here. Got to clean out the stuff that's inside there. The tractor's got to be moved and some of these other things, so we can move this into that other fenced area. One good thing about moving this out is we have to fix the fencing so it won't be open, and I'm going to expand my garden. Well, I walked away to do a few things, and he's done all kinds of stuff. It's getting tore up because we had 3/4 of an inch of rain, but it's got to happen. It'll get better. But he has taken down several junk trees, moved some junk. He's going to take down some more. He smoothed out this area right here because the fence is going to go in there. This is looking so good. Such a blessing. These are some dead trees, plus some honeysuckle. That's probably one of the pig wallows or something. Oh, there's a stump there too.
There's a root hole.
Yeah, there's a big old stump that was under there. Too bad we don't have a wood chipper. Okay, I go inside for a minute and they've already moved the greenhouse out of the main area. I better tie up that fence or there'll be chickens in my garden. Let's go see what it looks like from the other end. Woo-wee. We're gonna leave that big log of a tree in there for the goats to play on. Wow. Looks pretty chewed up, but it's got to get worse before it gets better for this. It's really helping to level this stuff out, smooth it out. This is so good. This is what we've wanted this area to be like for probably at least the last 4 years. This is so good. Is that a leech? Ugh. 2 different years we ran pigs in this area. So there was a lot of places rooted up in wallows. This is awesome. He's really smoothing that out. It's gonna make this so much better. I thought I'd show you how my garden is gonna expand. Obviously the greenhouse, or what was, will be gone, and the fence will go past where that was. And instead of the fencing being here in the back past where that hose reel is, it will include that gate right there and the other existing fence line and go back some. So we'll be expanding, which is pretty exciting. So this fencing here is going to come down, and a new one will come and meet this corner of this shed. All of this will be garden area. All of that fencing will come down, and that gate with this existing fence area will be garden. Which way are you gonna run? Lord have mercy. It's going! Timber! Woohoo! Oh no! Threw the chain off, at least afterwards. No more trees are being pushed down, so we let the goats out. They're pretty curious. What did we do? Oh, Mama, how many babies you have in there? Nope. What a difference. This is going to be great. We'll plant some seed in here. Get some grass growing again. Awesome. Move this shelter here. The plan is to butt it up against the other one, and then we were already going to retarp this one, and we will put a billboard tarp over the two. That'll be plenty of space for many more goats. Well, not many more goats. Until we build something else. The fencing will go up next weekend, but we'll put some seed and things down. But this is just so amazing. He's back there taking up some old fence posts. Looks like he's clearing out some stuff too. He's having way too much fun. It is another day, and I thought I would take you around and show you the progress that was made. The fencing is going to be installed this coming weekend, so I may put this all in one video. We'll see. It's a lot of different stuff, but I thought I'd walk around and show you the difference. So this shelter is in place. We are going to move it a little bit more. That door will come off and go on the other side. I wasn't here, or it would have been put in the other direction. We will either scoot this all the way up against the other one, or hoop another like a hog panel there to connect those, and then we will have like a cattle panel door that we can put on there when we need to, for separating does for kidding or separating kids for milking. Hey buddy. So this is a lot more exposed than I realized it would be, but it's good. This time of year, the grass will grow back quickly. We're planning to bring some like spent hay and some old hay and put it around and probably some seed as well. But some of this was just so overgrown with all of the dead trees and dying trees, and having pigs in here 2 different times. Smoothing this out has just been so good. Still taking care of this, but a big difference was made. This is debris from the barn that used to be there. All right, let's walk around a little bit. Who knows what we might see unearthed. This house has been here for 120 plus years. There could be all kinds of stuff buried back here. One of our post is back there, I guess. We'll have to get that. So not all of this will be the buck pen, but a good portion of it will be. And we may expand it later. You know, fencing stuff is so expensive. So we might just have to do it in stages. They will have adequate space. It won't be too small for them, for what they need. But this will be great. He'll grow back up with grasses and things. There's still some browse for them, shade, and these bigger trees will do so much better without all of the dead trees and junk trees crowding them out. Oh, there's a broken bottle. Glass is like found everywhere here. It's just so crazy. I have not come back here since he came back here a little bit and took out some of the old fence. So we'll take a look at that. There was some honeysuckle and some limbs and stuff that were there that he moved for us. We are going to end up taking out these trees, or most of those trees, and smoothing that out as well. I don't know how much you guys can tell how different this is, but because I'm here every day, I can. And it's just, look at Ezra. This is just going to be awesome. Here we go. Yeah, wow. So we'll have to grab the fence, unless he already did it. Oh, there, okay. It's wadded up right over here. So you can see a metal T-post, a couple of them, and there was some actual wood posts. There's just a strip of old fencing. I don't even know how long ago it was from. So we'll come back here and grab this and dispose of it. Look at this. But do you notice something? There's nothing down here. I clearly need to fence this off from the goats. That is blackberries, raspberries, sorry. And the goats are clearly eating all this stuff down below. So if we want any berries, we're gonna have to put something to keep them out of there. But the hope is all this area here, at some point we'll get that cleared out, kind of like what you saw up there, leaving the good trees. So there will be shade and shelter, but removing, you know, a lot of the underbrush, removing the dead things, or the tree. I forget the actual name. Joe and I like to call it the tree of death, because there's like thorns on it like this, and you do not want to get stuck by them. They will certainly go through any clothing or boots, and we really don't want those kind around here. Don't want the goats to step on it either. So it's going to be a process, but that is the hope for that area. The work that was done over by the existing goat area is something that Joe and I have wanted to see that area look like for at least 4 years. We've been here in a little over a month, it'll be 6 years that we've been here. And yeah, so over 4 years for sure. Yes, can I help you? Somebody wants some attention. But we're feeling so blessed that this has taken place. You know, there's a lot of things that we don't have either the skill set to do or the equipment to do. You know, neither one of us have ever operated a skid steer. I would definitely be open to learning, but you know, we don't have one. And we're just so blessed by the people that God has put into our lives. You know, this friend that came over refused any kind of payment at all. And we're just don't even really know how to adequately receive that blessing, because we're so used to, you know, giving and not asking for help. So when such a huge help was given to us, we're just overwhelmed and so thankful. We know that it was the Lord that this brother was brought into Joe's life, to our life, and we're just so thankful. We're excited to see how this changes. I will show you the video footage of after the fence is put in, because I don't know that Joe will film it all while I'm gone. While he's doing the fence, I'm going to be at my mom's. I'm going to go to the Amish greenhouse. It's been a while since I started this video, but I wanted to take you around and show you what everything is looking like now. Now there will be some small changes and tweaks here and there, but for the most part, everything is up where it needs to be. So I figured I better stop this so that I can show this to you guys and go on with all the other content that is going on at this time. We've had 2 kiddings and we're getting ready for another one. So let's take a look. The fence for the boys area is up, but it does need some additional things like some T-posts and finishing the H braces, but it is up tight and secure. You can see that the boys are now in here. Got a new door on their shelter, and everybody is doing really well. The girls' shelter, you can see that is Mocha and Latte with their mama Sugar. That is just a temporary piece. That's why it's welded wire, but it's to keep the babies in. Genesis and Maybell are in there. We need to do some clean out today. We put in this gate. Allowed us to separate this back area right in here for mamas and babies, or just the babies when they're separated. We had a lot of groundwork done, so it's going to take some time to get the grass growing back here, but it is all ready. But we took welded wire and put it on this goat fencing because these little Nigerians can definitely fit through goat fencing for quite some time. That Sugar right there, she would squeeze through for a very, very long time. But also, because the boys are right here, we want to prevent any fence breeding. We don't want any breeding happening through this fence either. So we have a lot of welded wire that was gifted to us. So it's not really great for fences in general, but it definitely works great for this purpose. Look at these babies. Oh, that's Latte and Mocha. She's a little doeling that we'll be retaining, and Mocha, he's super sweet and cute, but he will need to go to another home once he's weaned. And Sugar is being a great mama. You're just gonna have to excuse the mess because it's clean out time. So we have this temporary cattle panel connected in here with chicken wire at the bottom to separate the 2 mamas and the babies. I have this little bucket for them. Everything's been going really well. Hi, Pip and Popcorn. Hi. You can see that that door is still there, and that is so we can access that shelter from in here. Once everyone has kidded, we can just take down that temporary divider and use one shelter for all of the babies and one shelter for the mamas, because we will separate them at night for milking, and the rest of the time they can be out in that back area or with their moms. I was gonna try and see if I can show you how big the boys' area is without going in there. We'll see. All right, I am down at the bottom corner of their area. You can see that they still have lots of places for shade and for things to grow up. I'll have to take you to the other side, but it goes all the way. If you can see my chicken coop up there, it goes all the way to there. And there is a lot of tall grasses and some brush and stuff for them to browse on. We plan to put some things for them to jump around on in here too. Hey guys, what do you think? Look at that handsome fella. Hi, Ezra. So far, he's given us 3 bucklings and 1 doeling. We'll see what Maybelle has here shortly. Hey, handsome. You coming to see us? Hi. Oh, I'm not letting you bite the camera. I was way down there. So they can come up this little path. They often do, and they have all of this area to eat and hang out. And we can also access this area through this gate that's right next to my garden and the chicken coops. Thanks for coming along as we checked out the huge changes on the homestead. I hope you enjoyed this. We are so excited. We're just blown away by the change and just the realization of what we have been wanting to do on our homestead. We still have a lot of plans. There's still a lot of dreams for this area, but this makes such a difference in our goals with our dairy goats and doing other things in the future. If you want to watch more about our homestead life and our goats, I'll pop some videos up here. Until next time, God bless.